1947. The British are leaving India. Exhausted by the war, overwhelmed by insurrection, Britain needs an exit strategy. But how do you get out of a subcontinent you've ruled for 150 years? Especially when long-buried arguments burst violently into the open. The man sent to India to close down the British Raj and keep order was Lord Louis Mountbatten. No year of British rule in India would produce more bloodshed than the last.
That is the time when the Muslims began to fear. They said as long as the British were here, we were all the same. But now, if this is going to happen and it's going to be a democracy, then we will be a permanent minority. And what protection do we have? At that point, they couldn't trust the Hindu.
Hindus and Muslims are two separate cultures. They don't pray together, they don't dine together, their festivals are different, their cultures are different, their dresses are different. How could you can't amalgamate yourself into their culture or into their habits as they cannot amalgamate themselves into our culture. They are two different nations.
The man who took this Muslim fear of the Hindu and made it respectable was Muhammad Ali Jinnah, described to Mountbatten as the most difficult man in India. Jinnah was almost a reverse image of Gandhi. He had embraced a Western lifestyle, and he thought Muslim-Hindu unity to be a fantasy.
Jinnah was brilliant. He was dedicated. He did not feel he could play second fiddle to anybody.
Partition. India's Muslims would be given a state in the northeast and west of the country, in the areas where they already formed a majority. This would be Pakistan. The rest of British India would be left to the Hindus, which Jinnah called Hindustan.
We thought that unless we have our own country, we cannot really have our own government and govern the way we like and live the way we like, because we knew that the British were going. It was a matter of time.
Pakistan. Where does this fantastic idea come from? Who knows what it really means? A separate Muslim nation in India is absurd. Is actually medieval. Pakistan. Concoction of Mr. Jinnah and his typewriter.
A retired schoolteacher called Master Tara Singh changed the terms of the debate completely.
My grandfather got emotional at that point of time, whereas the Muslim League was saying that long live Pakistan, and Masterji raised the slogan of death to Pakistan because he didn't want Pakistan to come into existence.
I have sounded the bugle. Finish the Muslim League. Death to Pakistan!
We have swept the Poles throughout India. The will of the people has put Pakistan within our grasp. The Muslim League has proved, in the eyes of the world, our right to represent the Muslims of India, a nation which has found its identity and has today declared its will. historic day. The Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten, has conveyed to me the decision of the British government to concede to us the creation of the state of Pakistan.
Master Tara Singh's incendiary speech had raised the stakes for everybody.
Master Tara Singh had taken out his kirpan, the sword, and he said, this will decide whether the Muslims rule Punjab or the Sikhs rule Punjab. And that was stunning. We were so depressed and upset, some of obviously angry also.
हिंदुस्तान के मुख्तलिफ हिस्सों में हिंदू और सिख सड़क उठे।
They were killing, looting, and raping the girls. Those killers came from, I don't know from where.
Sikh attacks provoked Muslim reprisals.
Whatever they did was in self-defense. No Muslim, whatever he was, whatever capacity he was, whatever status he was, he didn't do it first. It was them who started.
There was a sort of madness going on. People who lived together, unaware that it mattered at all. You're a Muslim, I'm a Hindu, and you're jogging along together. We're all human beings. And now suddenly we are enemies, such hateful enemies.